My name is Natalie and I'm 23 years old. I lost my mum at the age of 7 through HIV related, but at the time I didn't know what she had died of. But when I reached my teens and I was told about my status, I started putting the pieces of the puzzle together and then actually realised my mum died of HIV, and it was a lot to take in at the time, because I think at first I felt a bit angry on why my family didn't tell me the actual truth, because I do understand a little bit on their part, because I was young at the time. It was just so that to protect me and not have other people involved, because I knew it was just really close family that actually knew about her status at the time. So after I was told about myself, I just thought, oh my God, that's what my mum died of. Like I started to get upset afterwards, because it was just like, she didn't live long. How am I gonna live long? Because I always thought she died at 29. And I thought, oh, I might not make it past that age. And then at the age of 15, I think that's when it emotionally hit me really hard, because my attitude started changing with people. Like I was always quite angry all the time, because I think at that age I started to become quite rebellious against people. So it was like, I would always have outbursts with my family. Anything that they told me to do, I'd be thinking, well, none of you are really my family. I used to just question, why me? Why do I have to leave my mum? Because all my friends all still had their mum, and it was just like, mine is gone. Like, I didn't really get to know her. Because at the age of 7, you're still just trying to be a kid. So I just, having friends that used to complain about things that their parents do, it used to get me down, because it's like, I don't get to experience that. I never got to argue with my mom, go out with her and everything, because she was taken when I was quite young. When I started staying by myself, I think I started to think more and more and more and more about my mum. Different things, thinking, what would she think of me now? What we should be doing if I was going through this. Like, it was quite hard, because I will go to bed and cry constantly. On a normal day, people will see me as loud and confident, but it will be as soon as I got home into my hostel at the time, I would just go to bed crying, just thinking, I want my mum. That was it. To me, I don't really know how I kept it together. I really don't. I think that's when I started to talk more to close friends about the situation. And I think around that time, one of my closest friends also lost her mum, HIV related. So with that, she was someone that I could speak to, because it was kind of like the same thing for both of us. I started taking counselling around the age of, 19, to kind of let it all out. because I felt like it was good to talk to someone who I didn't think would judge me. That it was good to talk to someone that didn't know who I was, that I could just let out my feelings and not actually be judged on things. And that kind of helped me, because at that time it felt like I've let it all out. I've not kept anything in. Everything is out. And then I felt like the best thing to do now is just deal with each situation bit by bit. And I felt like I started to get the closure that I needed the time that I took the counselling, because it helped me kind of rebuild myself again, and to put me to the strong, confident person that I am today and try to be. And from that, I've stopped blaming my mum. I don't, because before I used to always blame her, but now I see it as what has happened has happened. Can't go back to the past. The best thing I can do is try my best to just deal with life as it comes. So I stopped blaming her, and now I just see it as I want her to watch over me and be proud of who I am today. So that's what gets me through, is to know that she's watching over me and is guiding me through life.